Hi and welcome back to Warframe, and I thought today we'll go into Simaris Sanctuary and kind of explain what the synthesis scanner actually is and what it does, because I have been asked a few times what it is. The key, the simulacron key, I've already covered that, and that was actually, I like that thing. I've actually got Helios equipped there, you can see him hovering above us, just so I can scan more things, so I can go in there and play, because I haven't scanned enough. But if you approach the middle of the room, first off, if you're above mastery rank 5 and you've already done Stolen Dreams, you have to come here and he will give you the new Strange quest to get Chroma. You also have to talk to him to get the scanners first. So the first thing you have to do here is come in, talk to him. There'll be some options there which obviously I don't have anymore because I've already done that. I've already talked to him. And you'll notice there's a list here. Now what this is this is a capture target list. This is actually the second time it's come through. It's only been up for like 3 or 4 days and it's already halfway through for this one. The first one took nearly 2 weeks to complete. And the personal progress is you have to scan these targets 10 times. And it's basically once a mission, and they are a bit of a pain to actually scan. The best thing I like about it is there's extra standing you can get at the bottom, and in case you don't know what the enemy is going to look like, it'll be floating here so you can have a decent look at it. Then at the back of the room there is 2 different terminals at the back. The one on the left here, once you get your 10 scans in, use the Lancer as an example, it comes up with a mini leaderboard there, but it has kind of a weird finding as to what the information that was found from scanning them, and these are worth reading through because this refers to, where is it? There was certain, oh, that's not quite right. It refers to a bunch of Orokin stuff and mining, and it is worth getting the scans and reading all the way through that. I did read through it, but to be honest, it's better if you read through it yourself, assuming you got the 10 scans for that one in. The anti-moor, until it hits 100%, once you've got your 10 scans in, you can continue to scan them because it will get the overall progress up quicker and it will reveal this information, but until the overall progress is done, the information won't pop up like it did for the Lancer until that's complete, and then there's a 3-day cooldown period before the next target appears. The terminal to the right, on the other hand, this is just like the Syndicate one. You go in and you use your rep that you get from scanning things for Simaris. He will give you reputation and you use that to purchase things. The scanner itself that is actually quite expensive. The traps are really useful because you throw them on the floor and they'll actually stop the person you're trying to scan from running away. So having these, the traps and the scanners in your gear, comes in really useful. The sigil, I was a bit let down by this because it doesn't add a bonus to the percentage of the rep that you gain for Simaris. Because like the one, you can't actually see it because I've got the big axe on my back. The Syndicate ones give you a percentage of bonus on rep, so you can level them up a little bit quicker. Simaris's doesn't do that. It does look good, but I think I would have bought it if it had the rep on it. For now, I'm just going to kind of leave it there. Now, the I was going to say transmutation, but technically that was right. The transmute cores, there's 3 of them. There's one for a V polarity, one for a D polarity. I mean, obviously you can see the proper names for them. Not going to try pronouncing that, not going to try pronouncing that, or not going to try pronouncing that. But basically you've got the V polarity, the D polarity, and the dash polarity. From the way I've picked this up, basically you pick up 4 of these and you're guaranteed to get a V polarity if you transmute that. No, that's not quite right though. What basically happens is you transmute 3 crappy D polarities or dash polarities, and you throw this in there, you will be guaranteed to get a V polarity. It also apparently eliminates the credit cost when you use these. So these are going to come in really handy for transmuting. You don't have to find 3 rare ones with a V on it. If all you have is V but you want the mod you're looking for is a D polarity, you can pick up one of these and you can transmute V polarized mods and this, and it's supposed to give you a guaranteed D, and it gets rid of the cost at the same time. Same goes for that one. So these I can see being very useful, especially if you're trying to get your hands on something like, I don't know, let's say 4 riders, and you can't find the damn thing because it's just not dropping and you had to borrow one and then it killed you to give it back. You can try transmuting for it with some of these and it takes away the credit costs and all the rest of it. So they are going to be useful. These widget things are also really useful for the synthesis scanner up here, because what they do, each one does something different. The first one, it has a chance of giving you 2 scans instead of just the one, but it's just a chance of doing that. It's not guaranteed to do it every time. The second one, I'm not sure what this one does, to be honest. It says it recharges the scanners. I'm not sure if that means it's going to give you scanners. Like if you've got one left and you use it, will it come back, kind of thing. So you never have to buy them anymore. If so, that could be useful, but I haven't got it yet. I might revisit this at a later date once I've got that, actually verify. Or if you have any idea if it does that or not, could you leave a comment in the comment section below? Because I've looked around and I'm hearing different things. People say it does, people say it doesn't, so I'm not really sure what that one does, but my favourite one has got to be this one. And this one, it allows you to scan quicker. So, for example, the Antimoa has 3 points to scan. You can usually scan 2 before the trap disables. I've been using the trap and get all 3 scans in before the trap has stopped working. That would have been so useful against the Lancer because it had something like 5 points to scan. Then there is the Detect Vulnerability mod. This is for Helios, and basically when Helios, he will continue to scan enemies that are fully scanned already for the Codex, but what it'll do is it will start to reveal the weak points, kind of like Banshee's sonar does. But of course you need 2 things for that to work. You need Helios and you need the things to be fully scanned to begin with. So I kind of like the idea of that mod, but I think I'm going to leave off until I've got all of these and probably the skin, because if I'm going to use them I want them to at least look cool, and that skin does look pretty nice. Plus Helios is probably, I don't want to say the best looking one. Death Cube with his G3 skin on is probably the best looking one, which I would. It is a killer using Helios rather than Carrier, because I've probably missed so many mods and resources, but I've got to get the scans in and that's the easiest way. So that mod could come in useful because showing the weak spots is a good thing anyway. The simulacrum key I've already covered. Basically what that does is it allows you access to an area where anything you have fully scanned you can go in there and you can spawn up to 20 of them at a level determined by your mastery rank. I think it's around 20-ish. Level 20 I think to start at, and then from there it goes up. That's actually really fun, and that was the first thing I bought from all of this, and I like that. That's the reason I have Helios equipped, because I'm trying to get more scans so I can go in there and have more fun. A lot more fun. Then obviously there is Helios' skin. The Simaris Helios skin, and that I like. And of course, as well in this room, to access the simulacrum, it's over here, and if you want to redo any mastery test you have already done, it's just all the way to the right. This does go all the way up to 29, but you can only do ones that you have already done. You can't do ones that you have not done yet. I think that's right. But anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.